One of the greatest temptations I'm facing right now is getting lazy with my style and saying I ain't appreciating Mike's down. I serve too small a market, I need a larger target. You know, a broader audience who's spending dollars on this. And as of right now, this temptation for making some crazy statements, complaining, but I know how pride sounds. I'm everybody's favorite, maybe one of the greatest. The peak of every playlist. You'd be a lame to hate this, but the truth is it's foolish to say this. So please bear with my foolishness, cause I've concluded it's stupid to fake it. I Google
Welcome back to Fan Style Reviews, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about Black Adam movie.
And there will be spoilers.
You got to do it before I did, even though I was about to say it. Okay, let's go right to Black Adam. This kind of...
That Angel League.
Yeah, you go ahead. You was really excited about this.
About this.
I think this movie overall was really good. The plot was good. The CGI, the fighting, the whole comic book accurate was right. Besides some minor things.
Hey, don't say the whole comic book accurate, because there's some stuff.
I mean, this one's specific. You know, him saying that word killed him. Yeah. Like it did in the comics. Turned to dust after.
When he
says Shazam in the comics,
he says Shazam in the comics.
He turns dust.
Straight into dust because all that time builds up that he stayed.
Okay.
Only thing he happened there is that he just turned weak.
So in the comics, the Wizards sent him to the edge of the universe, and in the movie they sealed him in a tomb, and he was Black Adam as he traversed back to Earth, and then that's why he took him so long. And then when he said Shazam, they turned him into dust. Whereas in the comics, he lived that whole eternity coming from the edge of the universe. But in this one, he was sealed in a tomb. So that's the big difference.
I think I said that offline.
You did. Yeah, but you didn't say it on camera.
Okay. He said offline.
Yeah.
So keep going. I just wanted to address
We just give credit. We don't let nobody take nobody's theories.
Yeah. I just wanted to correct that whole statement he was just about to say.
What statement?
The statement about it being comic book accurate.
Yeah, I actually didn't know about that.
Yeah.
But the way I seen it, it looked pretty accurate to me. I think The Rock delivered with Black Adam.
Oh, he definitely delivered on it.
Took 6 years. Took the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, but he was fighting with Warner Bros. He said anyway. So
was he?
Yeah. Get this movie out.
Probably. I just fighting for him not to die in it.
I just think people were.
I mean, but he was pushing Warner Bros. to get this movie out. So, and I believe he's producing this movie too. So,
I don't know.
Do some credits.
I'll pay attention to that.
But I mean, I had a few problems with it because I hate all Superman movies. I don't hate them all. I hate when they have the mortal people just running alongside the superheroes like, let's go! You're gonna die. Like that kid should have been dead multiple times.
Yeah, but he had that skateboard.
Oh, yeah, no, that was right. The skateboard.
Yeah, the skateboard saved him.
Yeah.
That's one of the flaws I didn't like. He was just riding like he was good at it. Like, no one cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody.
At the beginning, he was like, oh, it's so cool.
I think that necklace that his mom had, that should have did something more than just like trinkle at the beginning. They should have had some type of like protection power or something like that, or something that could be used.
So
wait, what necklace?
So the necklace that had the two pyramids.
The same piece
that
they used the crown to make.
It had like kind of two pyramids on it.
Oh, and she said it was from her
grandma.
Okay.
But they never addressed the fact that in the flashbacks, Black Adam's wife had that necklace on. They never addressed it.
That same necklace in the movie.
It looked exactly the same
in the movie, but they didn't address it. That is the necklace.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you're saying that they had the exact same necklace, but I'm saying that they didn't address that it is the same necklace.
Yeah,
you didn't just say that. You just
keep going. Let's keep going. So they didn't address the whole necklace thing being the exact same.
That's what we don't know. It's up in the air.
Also, that dude that was like, "Oh, what are we gonna do with that crown once we find it?" Knew he was gonna portray them right then and there.
Oh, the curly guy.
Yeah. He was like, "What are we gonna do?"
At the beginning.
Yeah. I actually thought it was gonna be the guy he pushed off the cliff, but the fact that it was him, I was like, "Oh, that's crazy."
Yeah, it was the other guy. Just the way he was smirking the whole time.
He also looked evil from right from the beginning.
Also, the brother, the uncle guy, they could have killed him off.
I was happy when he got shot.
I thought they was gonna kill him off.
I was like, we're working on this family.
I didn't say kill the whole family, but they could have killed him.
Dr. Fate came in to swoop in and helped out, though. My favorite character.
And I think they killed him off. I mean, we don't know. We didn't even get a chance to get to know him. I thought that some of his powers that he were doing visually, as far as the effect goes, some of it was like a Doctor Strange ripoff, if you ask me. But still good, though. Still good to see.
But
still good to watch.
Who came out first? Comic book wise.
We talking about theatrical wise. We talking about movie wise.
Well,
We talking about movie. We talking about what was seen.
I'm saying, how would they copy him
If Dr. Fate came out first, yeah.
But
I see what
they
you're
didn't.
saying.
But they didn't do they didn't do what he did in the movies first. I mean, visually, how they did the whole
He
mirror
had some
dimension.
similar powers.
Yeah, very similar powers. Like his stuff, like when you seen the different kind of like realities, I was like, damn, that's mirror dimension. Doctor Strange did that.
Well, Dr. Fate does that.
But he never,
But he
they
did
never
first.
entered a mirror dimension.
I'm not saying the similarities of the
It
visuals.
was the way that, yes, it was the way the magic worked.
Yes.
But he also was creating big old, like, letters and stuff and smacking people around with
Yeah.
them. That's kind of his M.O. That's where they differ a little bit. But the whole,
multiply too. He multiplied
Yeah.
himself.
I like his multiply better than Doctor Strange's multiply, though.
It was.
Because it's cool.
Because
Like,
he was fighting and stuff.
his multiply just keeps going. Doctor
Mhm.
Strange, they all got whipped in one hit.
I'm saying that's.
I'm saying Dr.
I
Fate,
know you love Dr. Fate.
probably
It's
one
not-
tap Doctor Strange.
Even one tap that he died in his first movie. Gosh. He died in his first one. Yeah, somebody else can get the helmet on, but
Dr. Fate never dies. The helmet is Dr. Fate.
the helmet is
The helmet's Dr. Fate.
But,
It's not the guy.
but the body, the guy who.
The body's whoever
I'm
puts
just
the
saying,
helmet
but
on.
that's as far as movie goes. That's what you connect with. You don't connect.
I
with-
connect with the helmet. That's what I was telling everybody. It's the helmet's Dr. Fate.
But it's the actor who portrays the character as far as what we see visually. That's what we go base things off of.
So-
You kill him off in the first movie that he makes an appearance in.
That's just what
He's
happens.
old.
Yeah, he's
It
all,
was
He
like-
wasn't that dang old. God.
in fact,
he can see
didn't
the
he
future.
say something about World War II?
Yeah.
So, depending on what...
Don't the helmet prolong his age?
Exactly, so he's old.
Yeah.
But it's not to us. Not to
No, not to
viewers.
us, but in that time period he is.
But as far as a viewer goes,
You gotta go
you
continuity.
know, that's what I'm saying. Build him up. Build him
They-
some continuity. He didn't have no continuity to go off of.
They built him up in this movie, and then they'll go probably with origin story and build him up some more.
They could just choose someone younger.
Or somebody younger. That's why I'm saying. Either they'll...
I don't think he was that bad. I think that
I
they
liked
could've-
him as the
I like
character.
him too.
What I think they should have went with him is still keep him on, maybe introduce his daughter, who's a magician as well,
Zatara.
and then do some stuff with that. Not just kill him off.
If they introduce his daughter, I think it'll be in the Teen Titans show. Just because she was a part of the Teen Titans.
What a Teen Titans show, well, it's not. It's just called Titans. It's
Yeah.
just different from the movie franchise, so it's not
I guess
continuity.
continuity. They're not on board yet. But she was like a part of Young Justice, which is Teen Titans basically. So it's like, I'd rather them go with more live action Young Justice because it includes more superheroes.
I don't know.
Years.
Go back to Dr. Fate. I don't think he's dead. Just the way he kind of
So you think the same character is still gonna be there?
Yeah.
If we see the same character again, he'll appear in the helmet for whoever puts it on next. I don't think
That's your
he's-
theory.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to come back and play the role as Dr. Fate.
So what are the limits of that helmet? Because it just dusted off after
The helmet is not destroyed. It went somewhere, and
Another thing too, his friend, which was Hawkman, he used the helmet, and
but he never put it on.
No, but he still used
Yeah.
the power from it. So-
That's why I think he's in the helmet, because in the comics, all you have to do is touch that, or like in the animated show, the kid touched the helmet and was able to access some of the powers. So, but the previous Dr. Fate wielder was in the helmet when he finally put it on. That's the only reason I said that.
Okay. Let's
So,
go back to Black
yeah,
Adam.
yeah.
Moving
Moving on that. Let's talk about what is that? Hawkman. What's his name?
What is it? Hawkman?
Hawkman.
Okay, so Hawkman. We were just arguing about this. Where are his wings? His wings, or is it his tech?
I'm going with his tech.
I was going with his tech too.
I'm gonna go. Well, if I'm gonna go with anything, I'm gonna go with it being part of him first, and then secondly, I would go with what you had said offline. It being armor instead of tech. That's not tech. I mean, because Dr. Fate's helmet was magic, so I think that if that is true, that'll be more magic and wings. We don't need another Falcon.
Well, how
I relate him directly to Falcon. I thought that's exactly what it was.
Because how else do you think it would have like?
Yeah, how did his
got
regular
tiny
wings
pieces?
collapse in?
magic.
I don't know.
Magic armor.
They never
It's gold.
specified
They never-
magic though.
They never
They
specified
never
anything
specified magic.
because as far as comic book goes, you know, he and Hawk Girl, they reincarnate multiple times and they have the same powers.
Yeah,
There ain't
they always find each other.
Yeah, so
I guess that explains his armor changing too, or is that tech as well?
I don't know.
Not his armor, his
his hammer turned into an axe. So
because
the
she has
mace.
one too.
Yeah,
But
but I've
it went
never
from
seen
that to
him
a big-
transforming into
Yeah,
an axe.
it just from that to a Axia.
Yeah.
So
So
I mean,
maybe
magic,
it is magic.
magic items. Maybe
It could be tech still though.
I don't know. Maybe it's nanobots
Like
because
nanobots,
Cyclone. She said the nanobots were injected inside her.
well, it's based off of Egypt technology, so it could be a little bit of magic and tech.
Well, no, he's not from Egypt.
Yes, he is. Look it up.
Look it up. I
If
don't
I'm wrong,
think I don't think
I'll
he
admit.
is.
I'll admit I'm wrong.
I don't think he is. I didn't know you were gonna jump right into looking it up. But I know Hawk Girl is stronger than him. I believe. I think she's like one of the strongest. But the
She's
only reason,
actually in the Justice League,
Yeah.
not him. I don't think I ever.
no,
seen
I
him.
think he is.
He
But
is?
she's like a part of the main Justice League.
Oh.
He is in the Justice League because there's a bunch of superheroes in it. But yeah, read it off.
In the golden days of ancient Egypt, that's all I got to read. In the golden age of ancient Egypt.
Yeah, but you
all I got to
could
read.
have just looked up Egypt
Yeah.
and it said in the Golden Age. you didn't show me. So
Let me see his origins.
Okay, that's the origin. That's all you have to read. See, you got to go further with the investigation.
I was just wondering if
I
you
know
looked
the
up Egypt.
character. I'm just basing it off of
It could be magic.
the
I mean,
origin
yeah.
from The Flash, the CW show. He was him and his wife gets reincarnated multiple times.
Flash
Hulk
Yes.
characters. And then Vandal Savage kills him each time. So I don't know if we're gonna get a theatrical version of Vandal Savage. It's like you
Wasn't
keep on
Vandal
investigating. I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm more
Yeah.
right as you keep on investigating.
Wasn't Vandal Savage in the Flash?
On the show, yeah.
Yeah.
But
You don't think we'll get a movie version?
I think eventually we will. But they got
They gotta rein everything in.
They got a
their
ton of
DC.
characters. You know that they gotta use. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, you think it's tech though?
I don't know. I still
You
think
still think it's tech?
I still think it could
Did
be.
you see his building, his ship, all that?
He has money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's a reincarnated king. I mean,
Why would he use magic?
Well, he
because his
could.
items.
I
his
would
items
say,
could be
If he had
magic.
magic, he wouldn't
I was saying
defeat Adam.
his weapons could be magic.
yeah. I thought that his weapon might be magic just because they changed him.
And it was like
Amazing, yes.
colorful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'd have to go
We're gonna have to
back and
investigate
rewatch it.
Dr. Fate and Hawkman.
Dr. Fate has magic.
Yeah, he got magic.
Yeah.
I mean, like the
I guess he could have given him a little bit of magic too. But Cyclone, she had nanobots injected inside her, and that's how she's able to control air. And Atom Smasher, that was a retro suit because everybody was complaining he had the sleeves, and I guess he's supposed to be sleeveless, but maybe it's because it was a retro suit. That's why it wasn't sleeveless. He was like, it was my grandpa's suit. That's not called. I don't know. I didn't actually watch the movie. Apparently.
I'm
But
surprised they used that actor to be his uncle.
yeah, I did not expect him, but
Yeah.
I didn't expect to see the uncle at all.
Yeah.
So it was kind of just like he probably was just
He was gonna ask questions. Like, who's your uncle?
yeah, probably. How about that indestructible ship that gets destroyed? How about? He was like,
They did say it's
he was like, it's 100% indestructible.
It's made
Blows
of
up in the end.
blah. Yeah, that is true.
Hawkman's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it was like a devil creature that, I mean, even Thanos broke vibranium, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. The devil almost looks like the blue dude that's supposed to be in Black Panther 2. That blue demon that's supposed to be fighting.
Oh,
Yeah, that kind of looks
a little
The
bit.
Blue Demon.
the
It's a
main
blue
villain
water
in Black
guy.
Panther.
I thought Namor was going to be.
Mm-mm.
So it's,
No.
It's just like Black
so
Adam.
they're baiting
where-
us thinking that Namor is
Yes.
going to be the villain.
And then there's
it's
going to be,
somebody
it's just
else.
like Black Adam, where we think Black Adam's the villain, but there's actually a different villain.
I thought that they were going to have some type of peaceful type of thing at the end, but I don't know how they're going to do
They might, but he was very powerful because he took Dr. Fate down, and Dr. Fate broke Black Adam out of jail. Come on, they just put him in jail. He should have just said, "Let's go."
Well, I think he knew.
But if he knew, why didn't he say nothing? Because he could see the future. Why didn't he say, "Hey, let's just wait to bring him to jail"?
I don't think his sight is extremely accurate because he thought that Hawkman was going to die, so he changed that reality.
Well, yeah, because he could only see Hawkman dying, so he was like, "I got to do something."
Yeah.
So I don't think his sight's perfect.
And that's why he's second most.
Or yeah.
But yeah, he broke him out while he was
fighting.
While he was fighting too. Like he got that much psychic power to break. Like
also, why didn't he pull the thing out of his mouth in the underground cave? The thing that was stopping him from talking.
The little tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pulled it out.
He did it before he went through that water.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at.
Okay.
Because why didn't he say Shazam?
Well,
Like
maybe
inside?
he wanted because he was
Maybe the
inside.
lightning comes out.
That's doable because it was out, lightning, water.
I don't know. I was just
Probably would have killed him before.
nitpicking a little bit.
But the fighting scenes,
They were
pretty good, wasn't it?
I think they were
Better
better
than any Marvel movie recently.
Wow.
Like Thor and
Shots.
Yeah, I thought Thor was better than this.
I didn't say that.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and rewatch the main fight scene of Thor.
I will say that some of the comedic, jokes didn't land. Like even with The Rock, it seemed like they were setting up a lot of humor, but they didn't pay off. It wasn't as funny as
as they thought it was.
As they thought it would be. So that's why it's okay to do little audience tests with certain jokes or scenes and see how people perceive those jokes. If they perceive it as funny, then hey, go with it. But if not, I had 6 years. So. It was good though.
It was good. Yeah, I said it was good.
Not deny.
It
was good.
Not top tier.
No.
Yeah,
Did you put that in the fan star reviews? Movie of the year. You don't like that?
Like his number, like
any number. Just
either
any
your
number?
either your two.
Yeah.
So it's in the top 10.
Yeah, it's in my top 10 for sure.
It's a blow for the council.
But what do you think about the post credits?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's what like
that's what made it perfect for you.
That's what made it perfect. I'm just trying to see where they're gonna go from there. Now that they kind of confirmed Man of Steel 2.
How many years is it gonna take to get that Man of Steel 2?
Yeah.
You just don't like DC or something.
Oh, I'm not biased. I love DC, but DC only gives you like a little bit, and then they take away, and they push back. They take away, and they push back.
Problem is because they're not unified like Marvel. If they would finally choose certain people to play certain characters.
Well, I don't even think that. I don't think they have a direct sense of leadership.
But that's what that I guess leads to, that was also included in kind of what I'm saying, because there's no leadership. That they have 3 different Batmans.
I'm just saying, not even actor-wise. I'm talking about business-wise. Kevin Feige has been delivering on Marvel since the beginning of the MCU, and he's always been delivering. Who is the head of the DCEU? That's a good question.
But they need to pick a head, and then they need that guy to pick all the decisions. Because if they keep changing people, they're going to have movies where they do stupid stuff.
And then also, too, I'm sure everybody loves Zack Snyder. Don't put too much work on him. You know what I mean? Marvel, they have multiple directors working on multiple projects. Y'all can afford it. I know you guys can. Just do that. Y'all will make money. Y'all got all these characters, all these properties. Y'all should be putting out a ton of stuff. Y'all should be give us some fan service. I think Marvel gives too much sometimes, and I think you guys give us too little. So give us some fan service.
DC, if you need a new employee, Jamel's looking for work.
I mean, what do you think about the position of DC?
I agree with everything you just said.
I agree with it. It's just recently Marvel has just been like going
I feel
down.
like
as far as quality, but quantity,
they're still up.
Ever since after
Endgame,
it's just been like.
So you didn't like Marvel, man? Because that was right at the
Offline,
end.
I said it was good. That's probably the only one that was good.
You didn't like No Way Home either?
I mean, No Way Home.
I'm talking about both Spider-Man movies.
I didn't
that
like
came out. You didn't like Far From Home?
Even with those two, the quantity over quality, they were Marvel was into the quantity over quality. Because they missed a lot of big opportunities, like we've said.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I did like both.
Endgame was kind of the last one where the quality was over, where they were.
I think that was the biggest over the top amount of quality that they could. I'll admit, I'll agree with you guys that they've been taking a small dip over quality. Because I haven't had a theater reaction since Endgame.
Yep.
That was just the audience.
That also includes DC movies.
I don't know.
We haven't had audience reactions at all.
I'm trying to sit here and think of when I ever had a theater reaction in a DC movie. Did you ever experience like a whole theater reaction in DC that you can recall? Because I can pull a bunch of Marvel ones.
I think DC's it's more serious.
But like
I agree with you now. I don't remember the last time I saw.
But we should be able to have a theater reaction where the fans come together, like Endgame, Captain America. That whole fight scene.
When Captain America looked at
the Mjolnir, and then when everybody came back, it was just such an emotional build right there. And then in Infinity War, Thor came in. The whole theater was goosebumping together and clapping and roaring together. And in Ragnarok with Thor, he came in after his father motivated him, and they were doing that whole montage of him taking things down with that immigration song playing. We need some more of that. That's Marvel and DC, not just Marvel, not just DC. That's both of y'all. Give us some things that is going to build movie quality theater reactions. We haven't got that in a long time, and you don't want to bore the fan base, so get some people together, write some stuff up.
Yeah. I would say, if you guys don't have anything else, let's go ahead and rate this movie.
You have anything else? Okay, I'm cool with it.
I'll go ahead and start us off. This movie gets 7.5 from me. They had the regular people like, oh, we're gonna play ball with these big dogs. They should have been dead. When he says Shazam, he should have been dead. They should have saved that for the end.
But don't you think maybe the deviation?
Yes,
he was in that prison.
I didn't even think about the deviation when we were talking about it. So the deviation with the prison instead of being sent across the universe may have something to do with that. And that's about it. 7.5 for me.
I'm gonna give it a 10. 10 out of 10. It was a 9.5 until I seen Superman.
We didn't even get that reaction.
10 out of 10. Overall, the CGI was good. Fighting scenes. That's what I always look for in superheroes. Other than that, 10 out of 10.
Okay. For me, I'm going to give it 8.5. I think that some of the comic book comedy jokes didn't land, even with The Rock. I think that some characters shouldn't have been killed off. And some characters should have been killed off. Like how you kill Dr. Fate, but you don't kill that annoying uncle. It's not even that funny. You saved him. So, 8.5 for me. All right. Well, we'd like to thank you for joining us on another episode of Fanstar Reviews. I'd like to remind you that my name is Jamel.
I'm Angel.
I'm Frank.
See you on the next one. If you like that video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.